My name is Judy. I'm going to talk a little bit about my research today. My topic is factors that influence satisfactory blended learning in an ESP classroom. I'm actually currently an assistant professor in holistic education in Cardinal Tian Junior College of Healthcare and Management in Taiwan. Okay, so the introduction of my study is that the study attempts to investigate the key factors that contribute to a satisfactory blended learning norm in an English for specific purposes classroom in Taiwan. So in order to achieve the goal, we utilize small private online courses, which is SPOCs, combined with in-class instruction and discussion to facilitate the acquisition of the professional nursing vocabulary and its related reading comprehension. All right, so let's do a little bit quick background preview. Okay, so SPOCs is a kind of model that links to online learning with the traditional classroom on a relatively small scale. Okay, so SPOCs can support face-to-face classes or be combined with teaching methodologies such as flipped classroom or blended learning by Praise, Maldonado and Garcel in 2019 and Mustafa in 2016. And SPOCs share some similarities with MOOCs that they also include online videos, assignments, assessments, reading materials, discussions, and other resources. Okay, so my research design is that we use SPOC as a model, but it's kind of like a blended learning application. So in terms of SPOC, in our school, we don't have like that kind of like SPOC per se, but I asked all my students. Actually, the school asked all the teachers and students to get into a kind of platform. I think a lot of you may know that that's called Mooodle, LMS. Okay, so I think Mooodle is widely used across Taiwan and also globally, I guess. Okay, just like Blackboard. So in my SPOC classroom, so we use Mooodle and also we use Zuvio. Okay, Zuvio, to put it simply, saying that it's just like Kahoot. Okay, so it's a digital IRS system. Okay, just it was designed and produced by a Taiwanese scholar. Okay, so it is Zuvio now. It's like widely used across Taiwan. All right. However, there's still some other school or some other teachers they prefer use Kahoot. So both are pretty similar, right? And so in the SPOC classroom, we have assignments, tests, and also, of course, we have video instruction. Okay, and then when students they preview the videos, and then they came into the class. So we have in-class activities, in-class instructions, and we have group discussions. Okay, so there's prior knowledge and there's acquired knowledge for the students. So after the course, the objective of this goal, the objective of this course is to let the students to acquire vocabulary for especially nursing vocabularies, okay, and also their reading comprehension, okay, and also we will do like a post-course questionnaire. All right, so the study, we have the participants, and it's a kind of like big class. Okay, so the students are 100 students in a junior college in Taiwan. They all came from nursing department. They are sophomores, okay, and they are high achievement students. Okay, so within these 100 students, we actually divided like 27 of them are high achievements, and 27 of them are low achievement students, okay, in terms of their vocabulary and reading test. Okay, and their first language is Mandarin Chinese, of course, and their English proficiency level is CEFR A1 A1 level. Okay, and their English learning experience is English learning experience is 5 to 7 years. Okay, so we could see here, okay, so this is the SPOC context in Mooodle. Sorry about that, this is all Mandarin Chinese. So I will just talk a little bit more about this. Okay, so here's this is the platform, actually the front page of the Mooodle. Okay, so in here and in this picture here, so you could see this is the class. Okay, so so this is the class. Okay, and in here you could see there's a like different date. Okay, and different date, and also there's a like the teacher, I would put all the materials online, and there's also like videos. Okay, and in here you could see there's videos here. So for example, students need to do like they have to preview. For example, like in here, there's top airports. That's the articles of top airports. So students, we have to preview the articles, the videos online. Okay, and then they will have to have a very quick test. Okay, right after they preview, right after they watch the videos. Okay, so here this is called Zuvio here. So actually Zuvio is pretty similar, just as I said before, it's pretty similar to Kahoot. Okay, so in here you could see there's a clock, a timer here. So after students they actually they finished reading this, and then the teacher could actually set up a time, a date, a time, okay, a date and time, and then so students need to finish the test like within 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It totally depends on the content of your materials. Okay, and here this is online teaching. This is synchronic online teaching. So as you could see, I was actually, that's very interesting because although it's synchronic, yeah, you see I actually sat in my office, but I actually play the video that I've already recorded at home or a few days ago. So it's pretty interesting that I just sat there and then watch the students. They have to get into Google Meet, right? They get into Google Meet and then they watch your video. But this is a synchronic norm, okay? And so here I asked them to actually, because this is synchronic, so I asked them to do like roll call. So they have to put down their names and then their school numbers and to tell me that they are here, right? Okay, and also they can type any questions or type the things that they want to tell me, okay, in here, right? Okay, and this is asynchronic. Actually, I don't do a lot synchronic online teaching. Most of my classes are all asynchronic, which means that I recorded all the materials at home or other time. So in order for the student to preview the materials online, okay, in advance of the before the actual classroom time. All right, so here you could see there's two different reading here. So first reading is talking about pen, right? Because they are nursing students, they must know something about pen. And also another article is talking about mystery syndromes, which is chronic fatigue syndrome. Okay, so I think there's kind of kind of a syndrome that maybe in modern world, a lot of people may have this kind of syndrome. All right. Okay. So these are two different types of materials, online materials. They have to preview watching this. Okay. And so there's a procedure. So this course is lasted for 1 semester, so they have to do like online video, and after they preview the video, they had to write a reflection log. They have to write a reflection log, and later on I will show you what's the content of the reflection log. And when they came into the class, we will have like group discussion and quizzes. Okay, and sometimes, well, actually during this 1 semester, I only have twice synchronic online lecture. So that's a real-time interaction, and we also have some quizzes directly online. All right. Okay. So let's take a look about the data analysis. Okay. So we have like sorry, I have to see the time. Okay, we have like Pearson correlation. So we analyze the questionnaires, and we also do like Pearson correlations, like high achievement students, their scores versus their time span of previewing the online courses, and also the low achievement students, their scores versus their time span of previewing the online courses, and also the analysis of the reflection logs. Okay, so we could see the questionnaires. I asked them about are they satisfied with the synchronic lectures. So these are all the results, 4.3 and 4.5. Okay, synchronic and asynchronic instructional videos. Okay, so here are the questions that I asked my students. Okay, so the first one is, what do you think is the most important element for a successful synchronic lectures? So as you could see from the chart, from the pie, okay, so like 47% of students, they thought that it's instructors' teaching style that matters. That's let them want to, stick to that lecture. Okay, so we could see these 5 items, and then we'll analyze these 5 items more specifically into different categories. Okay, so first we'll talk a little bit about instructors' teaching style. Okay, so in the instructor's teaching style, so almost like 80% of students, they prefer instructors' ascending voice tone, and with liveful gestures, okay, or vivid with ascending voice tone. Okay, and also about the content display, about the materials, almost like 90%, 88% of students, they prefer that the PowerPoint style, okay, with the content. Okay, and also about technology accessibility. So I asked them about two categories. Okay, so you could see 70%, almost like 70% of students, they thought that they don't care that much compared to user-friendly. They don't care that much about internet speed, but they care more about user-friendly. Okay, all right. About the interactions online, and 57% of students, well, this is talking about synchronic lectures. Okay, 57% of the students, they prefer oral interaction rather than written interaction, or instructor's lecture only without any interaction. All right. Okay, and also I asked them about the length of a video, which one they prefer. Okay, so as you could see, like 76% of students, they think that the length of a video should be like from 5 minutes to 15 minutes, right? So that not too long, right? Okay, but not too short. All right, so, and I asked them overall, they prefer what kind of class, what kind of course. So as you could see, 43% of students, they preferred blended course. All right. Okay, so and also we do, just as I say before, we do a reflection logs. Okay, so I analyze like high achievement students and also low achievement students. Their the time they spend online, watching the videos. All right, so you could see for high achievement students, the Pearson correlation is with a significant effect, okay, significant differences, and also there's a moderate correlation between these two items. However, as you could see from the low achievement students, there's no significant differences, okay, and there's a like low correlation between their time spent online. Okay, so this is an example of the reflection log. Okay, I'm sorry, this is all Mandarin Chinese, but I try to translate them into English. Okay, so I asked them. Need to see the time. Okay, I asked the students how long did they preview online videos. So these are the answers. Okay, and then I asked them, did they take it seriously? And most of the students, I would say like 90% of students, they say yes. But some students are pretty honest. They say so, all right? And then I asked them the speed they preview. So this students, she said that she previewed, she watched the video with a regular speed. But there's, if you put it on YouTube, right, you could speed it up, right? So there's 1.25 speed, 1.5 speed, and 2 speed. Okay, and I asked them what they learned from previewing this video. These are the things that they wrote, and also I asked them what are the things that let them concentrate. Okay, so in here in the students, she said that I like teachers' teaching style, and it's good that I can pause and take notes when I feel confused. I can always play back and forth to get the meaning, and teacher is cute. Thank you. All right. Okay, so this is one example, one of the students, 1 out of 100. Okay, so they actually have to write the reflection log every time they finished watching the video. Okay, so the discussion and conclusion. So for me, a successful blended learning with SPOC application classroom lies in these five points. As we could see, the first one that is the high ranking one. So it's the top ranking one is instructor's teaching style. So us all English teachers, I think that it's very important that we create an environment that it's vivid and lively and with the ascending voice tone, all right? Okay, and also about the material display. A lot of students they think that clear PowerPoint add-on is very good, and also technology accessibility, they prefer user-friendly. Okay, and also online interactions, they prefer oral and mutual interaction. And also the length of the videos is like 76%, as I said before, are ranging from 5 minutes to 15 minutes about the length of the videos. All right, okay, and about in terms of high achievement students, they spend more time previewing the videos, even more than total amount of the time. What does that mean? It means that I actually analyze all the reflection logs. Okay, and I found out some interesting point is that very interesting that high achievement students, they spend even more times, even 2 times of the original video times. For example, like if this video is 10 minutes, they would spend like 20, even 30 minutes. They would write it down, and they said because I pause and then I write down all the keywords and I write down all the key points. So that's why they spend more time previewing this video. I think that's a very good thing for me. right? And for low achiever students, they're very interesting. There's interesting point as well. They use like 1.5 or 2 times speed for watching the videos. I actually interviewed some of the students. They told me that they said that teacher, I really like watching your videos. However, sometimes I feel really sleepy, so your video becomes my bedtime background music. So they would just play my instruction, and then they just went to bed, and then they just played it. All right, but at least they watch it, right? Okay, at least they listen it. Okay. All right. The last point is that both high achievers and low achievers incline to blended learning course instead of online or face-to-face in-class course alone. All right. This is my presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to write to me, or we can talk online during my presentation time. Thank you, and I hope you all take very good care within this pandemic time. Okay, God bless all of you. Thank you. Bye bye.